कैमरामैन हटो
This is important.
Yeah, sure. Sir.
I think this is a very photo.
तो कैमरा पीछे आ जाओ
Nights across India, historical journey, the making, the photographs being displayed in the time gallery, the beautiful ambience, the old city heritage replica. We can also see that photographs here in historical journey. So it's explaining how beautiful the old city of Ahmedabad looks like, with the neighboring houses, the colorful and pictures. From here also see the beautiful position
तो साबरमती रिवर फ्रंट की ये तस्वीरें भारत की सांस्कृतिक विरासत की झलक। जर्मन चांसलर फ्रेडरिक मर्ज प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के साथ अंतर्राष्ट्रीय पतंग महोत्सव में शामिल हुए। इस दौरान भारत की सुंदर संस्कृति की झलक को बारीकी से वो देख रहे हैं। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय पतंग महोत्सव भारत की ये सांस्कृतिक तस्वीर भारत के साथ पूरे विश्व को जोड़ रही है और उसमें भारत और जर्मनी के मजबूत होते संबंध की तस्वीर। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय पतंग महोत्सव में भारत की सुंदर सांस्कृतिक झलक का प्रदर्शन। भारत और जर्मनी के द्विपक्षीय संबंधों को प्रगाढ़ करती हुई यह तस्वीर है। जर्मन चांसलर फ्रेडरिक मर्ज की यह पहली आधिकारिक भारत यात्रा है। इस दौरान फ्रेडरिक मर्ज ने साबरमती आश्रम का दौरा किया, बापू को श्रद्धासुमन अर्पित किए और उसके बाद अब साबरमती रिवर फ्रंट में अंतर्राष्ट्रीय पतंग महोत्सव के साक्षी बने हैं दोनों नेता। रंग बिरंगी आकर्षक पतंगों से सजा आसमान और उसके साथ भारत की गौरवशाली पारंपरिक सांस्कृतिक झलक का प्रदर्शन।
It is indeed our pleasure to welcome our dignitaries. They will be coming amidst you. You can welcome them with complete enthusiasm, love and respect. In order to meet you, our Honorable Prime Minister Sir, Shri Narendra Modi ji, and our Honorable guest, esteemed guest, our Chancellor of Germany, Mr. Friedrich Merz is here. Welcome, sir. Herzlich willkommen, Herr Bundeskanzler. India and Germany soaring together like the kites of Gujarat. We welcome our esteemed dignitaries. You can see on both the sides the culture of our nation. Kuchipudi, Bharatnatyam, the acrobats of Malkham, the masks of India, from Ladakh, from South, Kathakali, the human mask. They are welcoming you. Beda of Patan, Gujarat. खूब स्वागत છે માનનીય પ્રધાનમંત્રી શ્રી નરેન્દ્ર મોદી સાહેબનું સાથે खूब स्वागत કરીએ છીએ. Mr. Friedrich Merz, willkommen. Herzlich willkommen, Herr Bundeskanzler. This is a symphony, grand symphony with 108 musicians. With various musical instruments. They are here to welcome you. Honorable Chancellor Sir, Friedrich Merz. Herzlich willkommen, Herr Bundeskanzler. एक साथ एक सुर में बोलिए भारत माता की अतिथि देवो भव. We are now playing the German tune through the musical instruments of India. Sitar, santoor, flute, violin, mandolin and guitar. The rhythmic beat of tabla, pakhwaj and dhola. It is indeed a pleasure to welcome you, sir. Herzlich willkommen. The Grand Symphony. Thank you for gracing this wonderful event. It is indeed our pleasure to welcome our honorable dignitaries in this occasion of International Kite Festival 2026. International friendship between India and Germany, a deep harmony and soaring skies depicting celebrations of two cultures, finding a common rhythm on the banks of the Sabarmati. We welcome Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel sir, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister. We willkommen to all the delegation of Germany. It's indeed a pleasure to have you over here. खूब स्वागत करिए छे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री साहेबનું સાથે સ્વાગત છે માનનીય નાયબ મુખ્યમંત્રી સાહેબનું. વિશેષ ક્ષણ સાબરમતીના કાંઠે આજે જ્યારે આટલા વિશેષ મહાનુભાવો પધાર્યા છે. Once again, it's wonderful to have the wonderful guests from Germany. More than 1,000 kite flyers from 50 countries, 13 Indian states and across Gujarat fill the horizon. The color blast of India and Germany, the friendship. Beautiful. Today the skies of Ahmedabad on the river Sabarmati are filled with wonderful colors, welcoming our dignitaries who have graced this wonderful event.
साबरमती रिवर फ्रंट की ये तस्वीरें आप देख रहे हैं, जहां पर जर्मन चांसलर फ्रेडरिक मर्ज प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के साथ अंतर्राष्ट्रीय पतंग महोत्सव में शामिल हुए। न सिर्फ शामिल हुए बल्कि अपने हाथों से दोनों नेता पतंग भी उड़ा रहे हैं। जर्मन चांसलर फ्रेडरिक मर्ज की पहली आधिकारिक भारत यात्रा, और इस यात्रा के दौरान भारत की सुंदर संस्कृति की झलक का प्रदर्शन आज भारत ही नहीं बल्कि पूरा विश्व देख रहा है। भारत जिसे उत्सवों का देश कहा जाता है और उसके तमाम सारे उत्सवों की सांस्कृतिक धार्मिक मान्यता के साथ साथ उनके वैज्ञानिक कारण भी हैं। उसी के तहत जर्मन चांसलर फ्रेडरिक मर्ज पतंगबाजी का आनंद ले रहे हैं प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के साथ।
International order in which we can live freely and securely. because the world order is changing. The moment we are meeting here, it is increasingly marked by great power politics and thinking in spheres of influence. Rough winds are blowing, and we have to brace ourselves against these rough winds. Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine is probably the most drastic expression of these changes and this upheaval. Together, we are going to assert these values and interests that we share in this new world together. No, we don't always agree in all matters, and that holds true for our European partners as well, but the overlaps we're seeing are very big indeed. And this is why we want to cooperate more closely in the field of security policy. We host joint exercises of our industrial cooperation, but we also intensify our economic relations. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we're seeing a renaissance of protectionism. It's directed against the principles of free trade and open markets. And countries like India and Germany have been focusing on the principles of free trade and open markets, and we continue to focus on these principles in future. We're experiencing that great powers, big powers, use supply chains and raw materials increasingly as instruments of power. Together, we want to oppose this. We reduce unilateral dependencies of our supply chains, and that makes both of our economies more resilient. India, as the fastest growing economy of the G20, is a pivotal partner in the Indo-Pacific. You mentioned it, Prime Minister. More than 2,000 German companies are active in India, and ever more Indian companies are investing in Germany. With a bilateral trade volume to the tune of almost $50 billion in goods and services at a record high, Germany is India's most important partner in the European Union. German and Indian companies are moving closer together in future technologies. And this is why we agreed to deepen cooperation in pivotal areas such as critical minerals, AI, digitalization and telecommunications, hydrogen, and battery storage. We want to deepen and intensify cooperation because innovation creates growth and requires academia, science, and research. We also foster and promote our cooperation in this field by way of the Indo-German Science and Technology Center. We are also working on establishing a joint center of excellence for technological innovations. And ladies and gentlemen, the fact that I'm accompanied by a large delegation of German top companies illustrates this dynamics impressively. We want to continue to remove obstacles and use and tap into potential. We discussed this together with Prime Minister Modi and leading CEOs at a round table, and I look forward to continuing this CEO forum to fully tap into full potential of our economic relations. We need to conclude the negotiations on a free trade agreement between India and the European Union. We need to use this opportunity. The President of the Commission are going to travel to India toward the end of this month and are going to sign this agreement. After it's concluded, they are going to undertake more progress and to bring this free trade agreement about. Allow me to say this also against the backdrop of the decisions of last Friday that the European Union concluded the Mercosur agreement finally is an encouraging sign on the path to continue down the road of forging and concluding free trade agreements. And thirdly, Prime Minister Modi said it, we want to continue to work in the field of education and skilled workers. Well-educated, skilled workers secure our prosperity. They're motivated, they're creative and innovative. Germany needs qualified professionals in the field of industry, in trade, nursing, IT, and in engineering. India has excellent young people who are well trained. It's an opportunity for both sides. We are opening up paths for legal and orderly migration from dual vocational training, studies, targeted visa and fast-track procedures between partnerships between universities and companies. 60,000 young people from India are studying in Germany. They account for the largest group of foreign students in Germany. The number of urgently needed, highly qualified, skilled workers from India in Germany is increasing rapidly. And as of now, Indians are among the most successful group of immigrants in Germany. And we want to continue and promote this in the future. We want to enhance this trend, for instance, by promoting and expanding digital offers for German language acquisition in India. And finally, with the Global Skills Partnership, we're creating a framework for Indian skilled workers in the field of the healthcare sector. Mr. Modi, Narendra Modi, Germany and India are two large democracies and strong economies that have many things in common. We want to build upon this, and we want to deepen our partnership and our security partnership. Indeed, we want to strengthen our economic relations, and together we want to promote talents in India and in Germany. We do this for the benefit of both sides. We do this for a world order which preserves our values and our interests, and we do so because we trust each other and because we want to get to know each other better via the many meetings. I'm very happy to be you in your home state today. I look forward to welcoming you towards the end of this year in Germany on the occasion of the German-Indian intergovernmental consultation, and we're hosting these consultations. And allow me to also address the developments in the not-so-far neighborhood in Iran. We're seeing for 2 weeks how people from all sectors of society are taking to the streets. They're protesting peacefully for freedom and a better life in their country. Not only is it their right to do that, I pay tribute to the courage with which they confront the disproportionate amount of violence, and I call upon the Iranian government and leadership to protect their citizens instead of threatening them. The violence directed at the Iranian people is something we condemn in the strongest of terms. This violence is not a testament an expression of strength, but a weakness, and this violence needs to stop. Allow me to say this in conclusion, because the news coming out of Iran are accompanying us while we're here on a visit to India. Once again, Honorable Prime Minister, dear Mr. Modi, thank you so much for the warm hospitality, for the amicable reception here in India. I'm delighted to continue our good cooperation between Germany and India, and also look forward to continuing our amicable cooperation on a personal level. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. That concludes the press statements. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your presence.
रात के गांधीनगर से प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी और जर्मन चांसलर फ्रेडरिक मर्ज के संयुक्त वक्तव्य को आप सुन रहे थे। अपने संबोधन में प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने कहा कि भारत और जर्मनी अपने राजनयिक संबंधों के